Hello, boys and girls. Today, for word work, we are going to be looking at three-letter blends, which is three consonants blended together. The ones we're going to be looking at are the blends SCR, SPR, SPR, STR, THR, and SPL, full, and SHR, When looking at blends, it's important to give each letter or each digraph its sound. So as we sound out the words, we have to make sure we are saying each sound. And when we spell them, we have to make sure we are writing every sound we hear. So a couple of these words have TH and SH, which make the and sh sound. So that's a digraph, and it kind of goes together, two letters making one sound together. As you sort these words into the appropriate three-letter blend category, make sure you are reading them in your mind or quietly to yourself and saying each sound for each letter that you see. So when you sort them, lines 1 and 2, you're going to look for words that have the SCR three-letter blend, like scratch and scrape. Notice when I say those words, I say scrape, scrape. You can hear each sound blended together. On lines 3 and 4, you're going to look for blends, three-letter blends of STR, like strap, strap. So when you sound that out, you can hear each letter in the word blended together. Then 5 and 6, you will have the SPL three-letter blend, spl, like splint. 7, 8, you have SHR, shrug. You have shrug. Number 9, there's only one SPR blend, like in sprint. And number 10, there's one THR blend, like in thrill. You have the sound, thrill. So sort each word into the appropriate category. On the bottom, you're going to be looking at missing letters. So each box is there because the word is missing a letter. If I just had SPASH, spash. Spash is not a word. I need to have a letter here so that I am making a word. And if I look up top, which one of my spelling words is similar to my SPASH? If I look at splash, I see this one has all the same letters, except it does have an L. So that is my missing letter. I will put an L in the box, and then I will write the word on the line. Okay, I'm going to do that for all of them. If I have SHUB, I know shub isn't a word, but it looks very similar to this word. All the same letters, except this word has an R. It is shrub. R is my missing letter. I'll write that in. And then I'll write my full word spelled correctly on the line. If you flip to your back side, we are looking at possessive nouns. So we're looking at plural nouns and making them possessive. For example, we could see the turtle's shells. Okay? Turtle's shells, that shell belongs to the turtle. Possessive means that the item belongs to someone. Okay? It's owned by someone. So in the directions, up here, it says add an apostrophe and an S to form the possessive of plural nouns that do not end in S. The mice's home is in the barn. So I know mice without the S is already plural. We learned that last week. You could have one mouse or you could have many mice. But if you're talking about ownership and possessive, you have to add the apostrophe S to the end. It's already plural. There's already more than one mice if I'm looking at the word mice. And then if I add my apostrophe S, I am now showing that this home belongs to the mice. Remember, the apostrophe is up in the air. It is not a comma that sits down on the ground. Okay, so an apostrophe is up in the air, a comma is down on the ground. So this is what we're looking for, up in the air, an apostrophe. The mice is home. So look at number 1. I have 2 choices here. I could say birds with apostrophe S, or I could say birds with an apostrophe at the end. I put an apostrophe at the end when there's already an S at the end, because I don't want to have turtles. I don't want to have 2 S's. It's the turtle's home. So to show my possessive, I just put the apostrophe at the end because there was already an S, the turtle's home. So to show that the turtle's shells. So to show that the shells belong to the turtles, I put my comma on the end. So looking at number 1, the bird's beaks are full of straw. Should I put my apostrophe at between D and S or at the end? I would put it between D and S because there was no S at the end of the word. I put my apostrophe S on to show that possessive noun. Then I will rewrite my sentence on the line. The bird's beaks are full of straw. I'm going to make sure to put my period at the end. Looking at number 2, the children's favorite animal was a fox. When I make children plural, when I make child plural, I make it children. I change the spelling. So it does not end in an S. Children by itself, that plural noun, does not end in an S. So I can do apostrophe S. So I will circle that choice and I will write it on the line using the appropriate possessive noun, children's. The duck's nest were by the water. Now with duck, if I have more than one duck, then I have ducks. So there is an S on the end when I'm making it plural. So if I want to show possession, then I put an apostrophe after S because I don't want 2 S's between on each side of the apostrophe. Okay, I want it to look like this. I don't want it to look like this. That would be incorrect. Okay, so I want you guys to do 4 and 5. I'm going to read the sentence to you. You will choose which possessive noun to circle and write the sentence on the line. The squirrels' tails helped them keep warm. So think, does that end in an S when it's more than one squirrel? If the answer is yes, the apostrophe goes at the end of the word. The dog's owners take them to the park. So when I have the plural form of dog, it's dogs. If that ends in an S, then the apostrophe has to go at the end. If it does not end in S, then I can do apostrophe S. So make sure you circle your correct answer and write the sentence on the line. When you're done, go ahead and turn it in. Make sure you do your best work.